Pinocchio just right into screaming. What is up, guys? Christopher here with you live. We're going to be playing some more Diablo. We're going to be getting those drops. We are going to be playing the game in hardcore, trying to beat this fucking challenge. That is actually pretty useful. Where are you, Nayrel? Didn't I do this last time? Or one of these times? I mean, I think I've done this a whole bunch of times. Actually, I think I've only done this once. All things considered, because I think I've only gotten this far once.
You're stuck in an illusion.
That's perfect, Bert. And it's going, man. I've been neglecting my hockey world to play this.
Who are you?
An admirer of sorts.
So far I've lost like 3 or 4 different characters now, so that's like just making me depressed about it, but
And death.
it's all good. It's still fun.
Seen enough. Open the door.
Why are you telling me? Back in the Haradrim's illusion.
I think I've lost my way.
Not bad. Pretty easy. That was 2 of them, so...
I see. The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. We must be close.
All those stupid bats, man.
Finally, the Horadric Vault. Not what I expect.
So I was checking it out yesterday, guys. The race to 100 has been completed.
What of the
But
passage over there?
out of the 1,000 that are supposed to... Out of the 1,000 that can qualify on hardcore, it looks like there's only 5 currently. So we've still got a chance. There's still 995 spots open. Well, yes, we are pretty behind. We've still got a chance.
This is...
Quite frankly, I like having a
I might
chance.
want to take a step back. Chespith Chut. Let's keep on. I wish Mother was here.
Come on, Narelle, hurry up.
It's the same. Chespith Chut.
I don't remember how many enemies there were in here. I am really excited to get into some new territory, but it's going to take me a hot minute. Figure what, I'm probably 9 hours behind on this check so far. Well, I think I'm about 9 hours behind story on this chick from where I was last time. I hate Wallers. Not today, guys. I don't think this was a bad fight. Oh, this fight did suck, didn't it?
And out of mana. I need time to prepare.
Not gonna lie, this is not leaving me with as much hope as I had originally. This is not the amount of damage I thought I did.
I'm not ready yet.
I thought I hit a little bit harder than this.
I need time to prepare. Out of mana once again. And out of mana. I'm not ready yet. And out of mana. My burden is too great.
Oh, and I'm full? Well, that's bad.
Why was a demon guarding that book? I should take this back to Neyrel.
Back.
I hope you had more luck than me. Interesting.
My bag is full.
All right, let's get out of here. Travel somewhere else. Alright, I've got a side quest over here I can do. And I got this quest over here. Alright, let's go get some quests. Some quests.
Keep it. I'm not after your money. See that the kitchen is ready for tomorrow's service. Angels above, you've returned.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. I don't know what else I've got that I could do.
The Reverend Mother will want to hear of this.
All right, man. Yeah, that's the fun side of this that I forgot about. Once I started editing my streams down again, I forgot how much time you just sit there and spend with your own raw input. Yeah, long time. I think it was last night's one. I don't know if it was last night or like the day before, but I did enjoy the one that you did just post. Man, is this thing gonna be weird again? Thought we had this fixed. Oh my god, seriously? You know what? I think that may be what it's gotta be. Okay, that looks better. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm having issues with this game, Bert. For some reason, my computer doesn't want to handle everything. So it's making it kind of difficult to play. And I'm really not trying to compromise my stream quality. But I think the biggest part of my issue is I'm streaming to 2 places at once. And I think that's causing issues with the encoding because it's making it do too much work.
I'm low on precious life.
That's my thought at least. You're gonna have to wait, cat. I got shit to kill. I die permanently. But no. So let's just going back into it. I do think you did a very important video. I mean, I like your videos a lot, and I probably pander a little bit too much to it. But no, I do. You genuinely enjoy hockey. You know, you've got a positive attitude towards the game, and you know, you do understand that there are issues with it. But at the same time, you do also appreciate it for being a game, and you enjoy it because it is a game. And games are things we do to have fun. So I appreciate that mentality over everything. But, you know, I did like the conversation you did get into Like I said, I think it was your last video. I don't see everything in sequence very well, but just the one that you were talking about, EA, and you know how like everything's not EA's fault. The community does need to take some accountability for what happens, and absolutely, you know, I mean, it's like I think you might have actually kind of caught on because the backdoor cheese with 10 seconds left, you know, that absolutely is. That's a community thing, you know, like. You're up 3-1 already. You're going to win. There's 10 seconds left. Do you really need to backdoor it? Like, that's the community right there. That's not anything EA did. Just because EA made the goal possible. Like, that's the thing, is people need to understand that, you know, some of the things they ask for, they don't give the company a win. You know, they want the ability to do these things, but they get mad that people can do them to them. And it's like, you can't have one without the other, guys. And, you know, sorry for leaving you like a 6,000 fucking page comment about it. But, no, I do think it is very important to kind of discuss and, you know, be about when you play these games. Because, you know, like... the part of my comment that I left was about how what I think, you know, I do think you are right to a good extent. I still don't give them full. I don't know what the word is, but I don't absolve them of everything. I think what they need to do is give us better tools for the community to report and to actually follow up with that, so that the community can start getting some of those toxic players out. And it's not, you know, it's not saying that the guy who scored the backdoor cheese on you with 10 seconds left is toxic. That's shitty, but it's not toxic. So the example I used was, so I play Chell every once in a while, and I've gotten goalies who will purposefully jump out of the way and let the other people score so they can bump their stats. Those are the people who have no place in the game. So I think if we got some tools to help the community, I think that would give us, I think that might help. And yeah, overclocking. Well, part of the problem is I set my computer set up in a way. For some reason, when I originally got it, the only way it believed in doing things was all or nothing. It was the most random computer I've ever bought. So I had to turn it down because, like, any game it would play, it would just play it fucking full blast. And so now I'm having issues with it because I don't think it's using enough of the computer. Like, I think I limited myself too much, and now I need more of my computer back. How did I end up over here? Oh, that's because I went and did that, huh? Shit. And I mean, you know, I think part of the thing that people need to realize is it is, you know, you can't expect to have casual games. You can't expect to have franchise games online. You know, people do have to respect the fact that they are playing against other actual people who know just as much, if not more, about the game than they do. You know, you're not playing against the computer anymore. But I mean, it's like, that's the thing I was thinking about when I was watching your video. It's like, especially because, you know, I think one of the things you specifically mentioned was the wraparound. And because, you know, that gold does piss people off. It absolutely does. Because I think, to me, the wraparound feels kind of cheap. But, you know, when you actually sit there and watch it, like, depending on the wraparound, some of those wraparounds are absolutely gorgeous and perfectly timed. Like, there's been some wraparounds that I've done where they're like, it's like the perfect moment. They reach the perfect apex, and there's just enough of that goal open, and you just flip that fucking thing in there, and it's beautiful. And like, we as NHL players, I know this is going to sound scary, but we have to respect that. Because, like, that's what we ask for, is more ability to play, like, actual hockey. And, you know, Trevor Zegras has got the lacrosse shots. You know? I mean, I think if those were more deadly, we would be hearing about how toxic those are. Like, I think if anybody knew how to do them, really. And I mean, we should be excited to, you know, have that agility, you know, to have a game that's responsive enough that we can do a wraparound. You know, the fact that we've got enough frames per second in our game where we can go and get this kind of drag and get that perfectly done, you know, as opposed to ding, 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 ding. So, I mean, I think you've got a very strong point. I think we as gamers need to kind of figure it out more with ourselves. But, I mean, I've also been on the other end of it where I've lost 8-1 in Champions, and, you know, I'm just complaining about every glitch goal that they do. It's hard not to fall back on that crutch, I think. And that's what it is. It's a crutch to have excuses. Just like in Chell, it's kind of like blaming the goalie in Chell. Sometimes it's absolutely your goalie's fault. But your goalie has a right to play and try and be a part of the game just as much as you do. Most of the times, people blame the goalie because they fucked up on defense. And I would say part of the big problem is if I'm being completely honest with you, I think I'll only admit that about 50% of the time. I will only admit that I fucked up on defense probably 50% of the time. The other half, I'll probably blame the game. And that's just in the interest of, like, sheerly being honest about, like, the way I perceive it. Because I think that's what we owe it. We owe it honesty. Because, you know, it's like people have been really saying since the pandemic and all that. There are people on the other end of this product. You know, there are people whose job it was to put this product together for us. And yeah, you know, we can be upset about it. We can not like different things. But, you know, if it was the same thing, we would have complained that it was the same thing, just a reskinned game. You know, you can't paint these companies into a situation where there's always no way to win. It's just not fair. That doesn't give them a pass to do nothing, obviously. But we've got to be fair as gamers. All right, I actually dealt with my inventory this time, right? Yes, I did. Exactly. And I mean, you know, I think, I know this is weird, but I think that's the viewpoint that's missing. Is I don't understand why we have to be, you know, I don't understand why it has to be one or the other in gaming. Like, you know, you see it a lot with Call of Duty right now, and that's, you know, really, Call of Duty's toxic anyways. But that's what you see, is, you know, you're either all fan service to the company, or you hate the game and you think the company should be fired and ripped apart and only people passionate about whatever. But there's a middle ground in there where you can be mad at the company, but also like understanding about a game is a game, and when you're playing online, you can't control the experience. Like they fucking tell you. Playing online, you may not be able to control the experience. You may end up in situations that are not... You get the point. I mean, the way I see it, Bert, in the most boiled down form is... I totally forgot. Just complete blank. I was trying to think, because it's like you've got the patience of a saint, because that NHL hut sucks guy on your place is like just completely one of the people who just, they're not ever gonna get it. Oh my god, did I... Well, I did not expect to lose a character 40 minutes into the stream. Yeah, I mean, I know. I don't want everybody to agree with me, but like you get to a point where you're just being an unnecessary troll. Like, oh, that's what it was. Is it's, you know, like, at the end of the day, we're playing games. If you're bitter about it, just don't spend your damn money on it and just leave it be. Like, I know games are expensive, 60, 70 bucks. Like, that sucks when you get a bad one, but that's life. And at the end of the day, people got to stop treating this like it's Anthem, you know? It's not. And you could say they made one of the best moves they've made by getting it on Xbox Game Pass, because that has undoubtedly brought more people into it. Yeah, see, I think it's my personality and just who I am. I don't do well with trolls, simply because I just don't have the patience for them. I will gladly just rip into them. But that's me. And that's just like, that's just my personality. It always kind of has been. But no, I mean, I like that too. That's why, like, you know, I don't try to play devil's advocate to you, because generally I have a pretty good, always a pretty solid chance that I agree with what you're saying. I mean, there's times I won't. Like, I know we had our 99 discussion. Like, regardless of, like, anything, I kind of feel like 99s shouldn't be in the game. But that's me.
Another abandoned.
And that's like, that's my perceived thing. So, like, that's my version of bitching that the game's glitchy, is these cards are too powerful to be in the game. So, you know, that's my crutch. See,
What's it to you?
how do I put this?
Oswen, hush. I'm sorry, Wanderer.
I too busy anti-troll things.
This madman just
I'm so much more of the anti-troll
Demons spilling from the ruins.
that I just want to make it pointless for a troll. So I'm that guy. I will just drag your shit out and make you fucking deal with it.
I'll explain.
Like, if somebody's gonna troll, I will just drag it out to the very end,
There is evil staring in the ruins.
just to make sure that they're just putting as much down as they can to ruin everything about their reputation. Like, if anybody reads anything they've said, it will absolutely destroy them. That's usually my goal. Dude, no. I appreciated the shit out of your Ian Parker video. I literally went out and got Ian Parker because of your Ian Parker video.
Ruins is an affront against nature. I will make things right.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
But no, I get what your point was, because you were trying to say that maybe he could be on your team. But no, dude, I love it. Like, your comment section is fun. Like, I don't like that one guy very much, but I just didn't engage with him this time. And hey, look, that solved the problem. It's almost like you don't have to respond to everything you see on the internet.
Should clear up when the storm is past.
Yeah. I that's what I thought I was hearing, and then I was reading in the comments too. There's people saying you were kind of taking a liberty there. But hey, other people just said do it, so I was with them. Yeah, exactly. Well, and it's like, I know that nothing good's gonna come out of it. I know I'm just gonna be pissy talking to him. And like, sometimes that works, but not in other people's comment sections is more how I feel. If it was in mine, I'll engage with them all fucking day. I'll turn my fucking YouTube comments into a Twitter. But that's on my videos. But no, like, I do genuinely enjoy your channel, because I do get to, like, I get to read more about the hockey community, because, like, that's one of the things I still am trying to get more into, is I want to know more about the hockey community, because honestly, if you guys would have told me y'all existed before this, I wouldn't have believed you. See, I don't have much troll in me. I've got a let's dance. That's the only real thing I've got in me, is like, oh, we're gonna do this? All right, let's go. I got you, bud. Because, like, I guess that's how I invalidate trolls, is I engage on a genuine level. And, like, I make trolls have to be legitimate or just be quiet. Yeah, man, absolutely. And I've got to say, you've done a hell of a job creating that. I mean, personally, I think it's your personality, but also I don't know you. I don't know how much of, you know, what you cultivate and what you create for your persona, or how much your persona is actually you. You know, I think for the most part, people can kind of tell when people are genuine. I think you're pretty genuine. So I feel confident saying that, you know, I'm pretty sure your personality carries that and really creates that for people. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. But that's, to an extent, man, that's how things should be. You know, you shouldn't take anything too serious. Because the second you do, it's not fun anymore. And, like, if you're not having fun, what's the point? Life sucks if you let it. Like, it does. You don't even have to let it. Life can just suck regardless. You know? Chemicals in your brain can decide that your life is going to suck no matter what you do. But you can try and make your outlook a little better. Regardless, you know, you can teach yourself. People I work with have said... Nice. That's awesome. People I work with would not say that about me. I am a much less inhibited person on stream. Yeah, if you would believe it, this is the extrovert version of me. I don't think I want that. Sorry, don't know what means. I probably forgot what I said. I'm going to specifically pay attention to this one to make sure I get it. Oh, I need to make this smaller too. Oh, basically, it just means that I am not this comfortable at work. I will not engage very well. I am a very, very reserved person at work. My upbringing was that you go to work. You don't make friends. You leave everything at home. All personal emotions, everything, all of your business gets left at home. I didn't get a very healthy way to look at the workforce. And so I've been working on it. But I'm very calculated in the workforce, is what I would say. I'm a very quiet, thorough, effective person. I don't think I like that one either. I think I'm just going to go back to that. No, just like, for some reason, me streaming, I feel a lot better about who I am and letting myself be me. So for some reason that makes me a little bit more not to play into my own stream, but loosey-goosey. For me, I spend 40 a week with everybody and make sure I'm not dying. Yeah, see, that's kind of the opposite of me. Like I make friends at work because I understand that you need to have positive relationships in the workplace, and I don't want to be taken negatively. I have worked in places before where I did not give a shit about anybody knowing who I was. I just wanted to do my work and go home at the end of the day and be a good employee. And I very quickly realized how little people like that and how little people like you when you do that. And so I had to start teaching myself not to. So, like, I do pretty good and I'm pretty friendly now, but it's taken a long time for me to be comfortable. And I still don't share with people in the workplace. People in my workplace do not get to know anything about me. My life is my life. I cannot break that one loose. But I'm nice. Like, I'll go out and, like, if people want to get a beer, I'll get a beer and just generally try to hang out or do some stuff, but yeah. It also depends on who I'm around and who I'm working with. Like, I've worked with a lot of people I just don't like. And that's one of the problems with me is if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to try to like them. Like, I'll be nice to people regardless. That's who I am inside, is I'm just a genuinely kind-hearted person. But if I don't care, I don't care, and nothing's gonna fix that. I mean, part of it too, Bert, is probably, I may have asked you, or you may have said, and I just missed it. I don't know what you do for work. Saying that, I'm also a relatively private person on stream when it comes to personal details. So I don't necessarily care if you tell me where you work or what you do. I understand that as personal information. It's more, I'm just letting you know, I don't know what you do. But like, my background is I've worked in kitchens and I've worked in the legal field. So my experience is kitchen and law offices. So I assume those environments also kind of shape my experience with the workplace and personality differences. Like, I would say if anybody at work, if I ever actually genuinely met someone at work, I actually don't know. I don't know if I'd ever show my actual personality to somebody I worked with. It would take a lot. See, that's the funny thing about me. I'll answer almost anything, but I will debate whether I should or not. Like, there are a lot of things I will just straight up not talk about. But like, I play a lot harder than I actually am. I try and protect my identity. That's why this thing exists. But at the end of the day, I don't necessarily care. Like, my identity's all over my page, but plastic molding injection technician. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds interesting. It sounds like it's probably very straightforward. We'll see what my life becomes once I end up in Canada. I might move into manufacturing. Oh, that's pretty cool. I am attempting to move to Canada at some point in the near future. But West Coast. A lot of people who have come out from hockey streams are very excited about it, but they all say they want me to move to Ontario. I do too, Bert. I do too. Yeah, I had a feeling with the Maple Leaves thing.
You've returned.
Yeah, I get scared of the East Coast. Like, I don't know how you guys do it out there, because the winters scare the shit out of me.
Truly.
That's the entire reason I will not consider East Coast Canada.
Heaven sent.
Like, I don't even want to go east of Calgary.
I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
But if I do, I will end up in Kamloops.
Lost souls. All of you.
Plus, dude, so one of the things I'm gonna say, Bert, is one of the things I genuinely appreciate about you is that you make hockey content. You're not trying to be, how do I say this? You're not trying to be everything. So, like, a lot of people I see want to be everything. They want to be a political commentator. They want to be a streamer. They want to be an influencer. They want to be a food critic. They want to be a movie critic and game critic. And they want to be all these different things. And so, like, you know, a lot of people right now are going off like apparently Canada's making it more difficult to be a streamer. I read the bill. I didn't think it actually sounded like it. I think people are overreacting. But, like, I genuinely appreciate that you produce content and you're not just trying to, like, farm off of hot topics or, you know, things that are going to try and get you views just to get you views. So I do appreciate that about you. Not to turn every time we talk into what I like Bert, what I like about Bert, but
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. God willing. Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins.
you're like, I don't mind hearing nice things. No, man, a lot of what it is I genuinely appreciate that you stopped by, that you stopped by in the first place. You know, I've played games before and I made games my own. I've never been a part of a gaming community. Like, I've had my friends play games with me, you know, like I've played WoW with friends. I've made friends playing WoW. You know, I made friends playing Call of Duty back in the day. And that's what I can compare this to. Is it's the type of feeling that I got, you know, way back in the day when I played Call of Duty. And, you know, back in those days when you could make friends with people from across the world. You know, back in the days when we played with people from New Zealand and our clan was like 10 American guys, 3 British guys, and an Australian. And the Australian only showed up very, very late at night, but he was like one of the most badass dudes to play with. Like, I miss those days of gaming because that's when it felt like community. So, like, I think part of the reason I'm so nice about everything is I really appreciate you bringing that sense of community, you know, and it wasn't just you. You know, it was Esdor, it was Baron, and it was you. You know, people who are established in the hockey world came to say hi to me. And I've never had that experience in any game since. I've never had that in any game, period. And so that makes me happy. And then to, you know, see the content that other people make and to, you know, kind of see a genuine person behind that content is just, you're the exact type of person I want to be friends with. You are the person I want to be a part of my streamer world because you're someone I would genuinely enjoy watching if I ever showed up on time. But, you know, you're just a good person that I have no issues with being in my circle. Like, I want you to be in my circle because you're just a good dude. And, like, at the end of the day, I think that's what's most important to all of us. Is it's just be around good people that make you feel good about yourself, you know?
Only fire
And, like,
can cleanse
you know,
the darkness
you guys don't have to always see eye to eye, but bond over a mutual love of hockey and just go from there. Like, don't make it difficult. Just be chill. I think it's cool, and I just appreciate
Thank the light.
having this type
You
of
collapsed
anything
inside.
because it's
I
just
thought
cool.
the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put the...
Like, I wish this type of experience could happen for the majority of NHL players. Like, I feel like if people knew this experience existed, I feel like we would see a lot more NHL players. Because, like, I think I've told you this, but I was never an online player till this year. Had I known that this community existed, I probably would have been an online player much earlier. But I was so scared to do it and fail that I just never tried. Like, I always just figured that I was awful. And so I just never tried. But, like, I think if we could inspire kids, Bert, we could do it today. No, I think if kids knew that this part, not even just kids, adults, if they knew that there was a positive, supportive community for NHL, I think we'd see a lot more players. And I would love to see more players. Just simply for diversity. You know, I would love to see NHL have enough players that they can actually put skill ranks together. You know, instead of teams just playing against some of the best teams in the league. That way, you know, the new people actually get to start against newer people. Because, like, I think that's one of the things I did bring up, too, is that's one of the things that does bother me, that I think EA could do a better job of, is like, I think I've got about 300 games now. I don't think there's any way, it's because of where my division is, but I don't think there's any way I should be matching with people that have less than 10 games. I think that's crazy. I think that's so unfair. You know, they don't have the team to compete. They don't have the experience to compete necessarily. And it just, I don't want to make somebody's experience into the game bad. And that's like almost the only way that experience can end. And I wish there was something better. So that is the only part I actually will, like, say EA is at fault at. But I also don't know how much of it is dependent on community size versus, yeah. So I will say that's the other thing about it too, Bert, is I'm genuinely happy that someone like you exists in this space. So you get a lot of praise because you are a person who exists in this space that I always wish existed in this space. You know, it's like if I could pick the people to put in a space, it would be people like you who are positive about the game, who don't mind saying, hey, yeah, they fuck up. But, you know, let's A, enjoy the game and not treat it like it's the biggest flop in the history of games. And B, let's see what our behavior is. Ironically, I think that's also a problem that plagues the Call of Duty community, and they just haven't realized it yet. I think the Call of Duty sector, I think what their biggest problem is they don't, it's not the games. The biggest problem is people are just sick of the same shit from other players year in and year out and year in and year out. People are just so fucking tired of dealing with sweats and the things that sweats do that they blame the game for the culture of the game.
Roads blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past.
It really is, Bert. Like, I need to figure out more of who's kind of the prominent, not necessarily the prominent, but like I'm trying to check in more. I'd like to watch people at night, because like that's when I do most of my editing. Is most of the time it's like probably 9 to midnight to 2 a.m. my time. That's awesome. This is gonna sound weird, but I genuinely enjoy how many kids play NHL. Because I think that is so cool. I love that the younger generation wants to be involved with this game. I get really afraid that NHL might just end up being an old dude's game. So it is so fucking exciting for me to see kids be excited about the sport in the game. Like, I love it. I want to build them up so much and just build their hockey world.
But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
Yeah.
What does she want?
That's the question.
I mean, I think what would make a difference
eternal conflict.
is like
A war between angels and demons.
there needs to be an understanding that people are going to play as hard as they can to get the win. But like, so like personally for me,
Corrupted.
I take it off.
Not sure. Yes.
If I go up, it's
But you two share a connection.
it is a curse with me. I've lost games because of it. It's part of the reason I'm not very good at Rocket League, is because when I go up a certain amount, I take it off. I stop trying as hard. Because at that point, it's not even fun for me. I don't enjoy shitting on other people, for lack of a better word, dunking on them. But like, I think there should be a respectable, healthy atmosphere to understand that everybody is going to compete. So yes, raps are going to happen. Yes. Backdoor cheese is going to happen. Yes. Stupid 1T, stupid ass big tipper goals. Yes. Yes. Accidentally just right through the 5-hole, which isn't even a shot, that shouldn't have gone in. Yes. All the things are going to happen. I think we need to respect each other and understand that everybody wants to compete. And at the end of the day, shake hands. You know, always play matches that you would shake hands with the other guy after. I am really excited that they put it on Game Pass, Bert. I do think them putting it on Game Pass has assisted bringing in new people. So that is an exciting move forward for me, but I'm really excited to see more of this community. And I really want to find me somebody who's a good night streamer. Absolutely, Bert. Great time. Thank you so much for the conversation, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day at work. Take care, my guy. I will be looking forward to your next video. Assuming I see it. I think I catch like every other one lately. I'm bad at this social media stuff. I'm bad at equipping new stuff too.
Never thought I'd live to see all this. The angel in... Let's not linger. Kiovershad lies just ahead.
Hold. To enter the city, you must first...
We have no time for this.
Oh, that's a double vulnerable, though, isn't it? Ooh, I need to fix that. Hi, Baham? I'm thinking Bahamut,
Overshad, you must perform a cleansing ritual.
but Baham doesn't sound right.
Some people take comfort in it.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into the brazier.
Pride.
Let's see. Oh, warum? Bist du Deutsch?
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovasha.
Entschuldigung, mein Deutsch auf sehr, sehr amerikanisch. Aber ich soll es sagen, mein Deutsch... Sollen? I think. I don't know. It's been a while.
So, what did you write on a little bit? I'm off to the dry stick. Something about hubris or cracked.
Oh no, sinned is what I was thinking.
Cloudy eyes. This put thing is practically crowbait.
That's good salvage.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but...
Apologies.
I really don't like Lorath. He kind of annoys the shit out of me.
Yes, well.
The new militia.
Greetings. Well done.
Thanks.
We were born in sin, children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
God, guys. So there was this video the other day.
Reverend Mother. Let the light of an
I wish I could
honest
fucking find it
burn
and play it for you
away
guys.
wickedness. Let not
But it's
temptation
this
enter
weird
from his holy
Russian
radiance.
band.
Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy
And like
darkness,
the
for
fucking
only
video is
light
just this
must
dude
remain.
that looks like
Cast out
Ned
thine
Flanders
darkness,
walking
for
out
only
of the
light
water.
must remain.
And he's just playing this
Is
funky
the one
wow
from the
wow
west?
wow wow
Yes,
wow wow
Reverend
wow wow.
Did Lorath not accompany you?
And then in the background they're going
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
and you're just like, what is this?
So,
Let's see if I can just play it for you guys. That shouldn't be too copyrighted, I don't think. It's like 1976 Russian music, for fuck's sake.
Sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Lillith and take stock of your insight, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought this in Laura, but
Again, he fails in his duty.
with or without Laura, the will of Inarius.
Yep, that's it
shall
right there,
be
guys.
done.
Yeah, it's stuck in my head.
Here,
Won't
take
fucking
the
leave.
night's report before you go.
I gotta turn YouTube back on. Fucking leave.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
All right, guys, we are about an hour and a half in, so I'm going to get to the gate over here, and then I'm going to go take a quick restroom break. And we're back. What's up, guys? Get the YouTube back on.
I'm not ready yet. I need more spirit.
Bearer of Lillith's blood, she will have your soul.
I need more spirit.
I need to spin these damn murmuring orbs. See, I don't like channeling skills. How is this thing already back? That's ridiculous, game. What happened to my second rogue? How did my second rogue die? Was that a butcher? I think that was the butcher.
Indeed I am.
I am... How did this happen? I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Restraint.
Another ain't.
Ah, yes. Of course. Carry on, these three.
I need more spirits.
Yeah, definitely don't care about that fucking tornado stuff. Oh god, guys. Ugh.
Mero sent you. That's...
Squished. Get squished.
not ready yet.
Go cold lock. Yay, this looks like fun.
This might very well be my last journal. The Knights Penitent have fallen. I hid and listened to the screams as they were torn and devoured by the creatures. I didn't want to end up like the others, and nothing but a blood splatter on the floor. The city walls that kept us safe have trapped us in. I pray the cathedral sends reinforcements soon. They will have mercy when they know of my cowardice. The sounds have stopped. I'm going to try to escape.
I'm not ready yet. Do not have enough spirit.
right then. Ah, I'm out of spirit. Shit.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh yeah, that's the problem, huh? That's got knockback too. That might be interesting. I mean, it's got some knockback.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Woo! was gonna say, where the fuck is this guy? We're doing pretty good making it through here, guys. This dungeon hasn't been too bad. Spoke too soon, didn't I?
This is not meant for me.
Let's investigate over here, guys.
Please, help us get out of here! We came here to purge this evil, but now... I can't leave my friends here. Not like this.
We can't do it alone.
Oh, Bruce.
The only way out of this is tough fight. Here. Something for your troubles. You deserve this. Never seen anyone fight like you.
All right, that did that. So now we're gonna go back over here. $47 plus 41.
I'm not ready yet. I don't have enough spirit.
Woo! That one was fucking tough, guys. What the hell?
So, the deed is done.
All right, guys, give me just a second. I'm going to switch over and do something. I will be right back.